I remember commenting and I said, you know, I can make you smile.
Oh my God! It's the lyrics for me.
And guess what? And then she said, "Lol, you're crazy." And I was like, "You're right. I'm crazy about you."
Whoa!
We can tell you that.
God.
What? They fill it up?
Yeah, but it'll be like this.
Too much? Peanut butter you want? Peanut butter. Peanut butter you get.
Wow.
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 This is the life outside in the UK. We have to dine outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still nice.
Yeah.
Still nice. Have a little bit of sun. The waffles nice and warm.
Right?
It's the life. And Kim,
Yes.
how's it going?
It's amazing. It's the waffle for me.
It's the waffle for me. Yeah, it's the way I will get enough ice cream for me.
Like that was the most amazing day. Like, you know, you just feel so happy. Like you're just excited. Like, but then, you know, after that, then everything just go back to normal. But it was
So why was
really,
it so exciting for your day?
I don't know. It's like you still have that butterfly in your stomach.
What kind of butterfly?
Butterfly
You
in
look-
tummy.
Butterfly in tummy.
Oh my God.
It's a butterfly for me.
It's the butterfly for me. You look like you know. Michael, tell us about those butterflies and stuff.
Well, you know, legally being able to give butterflies. You know, God's blessing on you, you know,
Jesus.
divine intervention.
Yes.
Yes.
So yes, my first day after was pretty exciting as well.
Welcome back to Travel with the Dawsons. We are here again on a Monday night.
Yep. So good to have you guys here. Welcome back.
Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to our channel. We love you, we appreciate you, and tonight we are coming with another video. We said in our videos previously that we were going to be interviewing couples. We done a few shout outs last time, and tonight we have one of our favourite couples with us tonight, the Mitchells.
Yep. We can't wait to hear from them.
So we are going to be asking them a few questions with the help of our sister Tashana, and yeah, you're going to hear all about them.
Yes, so we're here with the Mitchells and we're going to look at how they met, what the dating period was like. They had a long distance period. We're going to dissect and find out what was going on in that period. And then the big day, the wedding day, and then how things have been flowing. So the Dawsons and I will be grilling you.
Yes.
Get ready.
Are you ready?
We just fed them. We just fed them.
And now you got to work.
And now we're gonna drill you guys.
It was a setup for the grilling. All right. So let's jump into the
Let's get straight
how
into
you
it.
met.
So we actually met in university.
Yep.
Yes, so I was in my third year of university.
Yeah.
And he was in his first year.
I didn't know
So
Two freshers in love.
yes,
Yeah.
but how we actually met is on Facebook.
Yes. So basically, well, prior to university, I actually saw her on Facebook, and I saw her in a soldier-looking uniform, and I remember commenting and saying, "You're too beautiful to be, you know, wearing a soldier uniform." No disrespect to a soldier, but I just saw her within a different profession.
Yeah.
And so when I went to university, I remember I was walking on the road in the same community where she was living, not knowing that we were both living in the same community. And I saw a young lady walking past, and I was like, wasn't that the girl that I saw on Facebook that I liked? And so,
That's what blew my mind. When I spoke to you guys, and I can't, because I'm from the same community.
Yes.
And I can't believe that they did not meet each other
exactly
for so many years.
And she even came to my church.
We've gone to the same church event and everything.
And we never seen each other.
It's crazy that they went to Kingston to meet.
Yeah. And so what happened? So because I liked her, and being a man, what I did, when she walked past, and then I turned around, when she was at a certain distance, and I was looking where she was turning. And then I realized that she turned into a hallway where it was close to where I was living.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, nice. All right, no worries. So I was just waiting on the right time to go. And so I remember one Saturday, she posted on Facebook that she was bored. And
what?
Whoa! Opportunity.
And then, and I said, I remember commenting, and I said, I can make you smile.
My God,
It's the lyrics for me.
And guess what? And then she said, lol, you're crazy. And I was like, you're right, I'm crazy about you. Yeah. And so immediately she said, where do you live? And it was very close by, so she said, let's meet up.
Oh wow.
And we met outside immediately, and I think we spent about 3 hours there talking. That time I just finished bathe, have on my little cheap perfume.
Yeah.
But it smelled
But
good.
It was really good.
That's so coincidental that you guys lived in Trelawney for almost like 20 years at that time.
Yeah.
And you went and lived in the same vicinity
In Kingston.
In Kingston.
While going to university.
Meant to be.
Oh, that's God. That's divine.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. And so we kept meeting each other outside and talking, and we would talk for long. And yeah, that's where it basically started.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't cry, babes.
So when did you decide to make it official?
So I think when was it?
I left university 2014, and you were still going to
Yeah.
university, and it was after that period, because I had to go back to Trelawney, and he was staying in Kingston, and we were like, we're not sure how this thing's going to work.
Right.
But I mean, there was still this connection, and I think I bought him this ring. Like when I was leaving, I bought him a friendship ring, and I had one, he had one. And we said, okay, then even if we don't, be friends, at least we will still remember the connection and the friendship that we had when, going to university.
Oh, yes.
But when I leave and go to Trelawney, like, this person is just on your mind.
Yeah.
It's like you just can't get over this person, and, like you just keep talking and texting. But we just grew closer, and we built back the friendship and everything, and we just decided, okay, then we're going to start.
It's amazing. It's amazing, Dawson's, how you can have friends and married friends, but until you hear the story and you sit to go through it like this, there's still some elements of it that you don't know.
This story is really
And there are parts of your story that's similar to theirs.
Yeah, because even though so following from that, it became a long distance. Although it was only Trelawney to Kingston.
Right.
It was still a long distance.
It was a long distance.
So then then we trust had to come into process, because while I was in Kingston, still attending university, then I'm still more exposed to more women and all of that. And while she was in the country. And so,
but then I moved to Montego Bay, and he was in Kingston.
Yes.
So it was like.
And I remember meeting you in Montego Bay.
Exactly.
And when we met there, I started seeing through social media
Right.
that you guys are connected. I'm like, yo, if she's talking to Michael, she's talking to a good dude. Because
Exactly.
I know Michael integrity from school.
Exactly.
Right.
Michael and I went to the same high school. So I'm like,
Wow.
he's in good hands.
When your friend can speak for you, that's a big thing. Yeah.
She's like my little sister. We grew up in the same church.
Exactly.
And then I know Michael, and I'm like, I know these two persons very well.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I knew separately. So I knew it could work. I knew it could work. So I remember speaking to Kim
And he was even saying, oh, your parents, they're going to love Michael.
Yeah.
And trust me, they love him like crazy.
Shout out to the in-laws.
Yes.
Yes.
Love him like cook food, as we would say in Jamaica.
So it was really amazing because he used to come to Montego Bay and then I used to go to Kingston, used to stay with him, you know. So it was really, really nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So on to the next question. So, and then you guys, you know, you had this whirlwind of a romance and relationship started developing.
Right.
How did it get to the point of wanting that commitment to get to marriage?
I think
That's my
for me, I think from the first day I met Kim, I know that, you know, listen, this is the woman for me.
Wow.
Because I
Ooh.
think just the elements and the attributes that she displayed. And I remember when my mother met her the first time, she said she a wife material.
Whoa!
Yes,
No,
Mama,
but listen, I want to jump in
Mama
right here. I want to jump in right here because I can tell you that Michael mom is one of the best women I've ever met. And I used to go to her and buy in the market and buy food for her, and she's always talking about Kim.
Yes.
She, even before you guys got to this point of going into, you know, she's like, oh, Kim is a really good girl. So
Yes.
when you have a mother-in-law that rates you like that,
Yes,
you know,
she's
you have to
really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
That's such a blessing because, you know, I've heard so many people talk about mother-in-law drama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't have those things. I have a great mother-in-law. She's
You have a
really
mother
nice.
in love.
Oh, yeah, true. I have a mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like my second mother, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you continue with the story. You were saying
Yeah,
that,
so I think just from the moment that I met her and I realized the attributes that she had, being humble, submissive, you know, and just being the person that she had, because when we met, it's a case where it's not like, okay, I was this rich person or things was just flourishing for me. It was a stage where, you know, it was a difficult period. You know, things wasn't at a place that where we needed it to be. And that was one of the reasons, or one of the elements that I said, listen, if this woman can stick with me in this time, you know, she should be the one going forward. It should be us together.
That I like that point because one, she was in her third year.
Yeah.
And you were in your first year.
Yes.
And she was willing to say finish university and still pick up a boy in a university.
Yes.
Exactly.
When she was finishing university,
Right.
I was doing A levels.
Oh, wow.
When she was finishing university, I was doing A levels, and she was willing to be with a guy who was just a little boy from Canada.
That's vision.
So she saw something in you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things that she always said, that it doesn't matter the fact where if she have a degree. Even if I didn't have a degree, that wouldn't be a case where she was looking down on me. Because she's the type of person that, you know, supports you. She's willing to go to the extra mile to work together despite whatever area you're working in or whatever occupation you are.
Yeah. I just think when you and one person, you can build together.
Yes.
So if we build from scratch, you know, what happened when we reach on top?
There's another thing I wanted to pull out real quick where you said that you found a wife that was submissive. But knowing Kim, I also know that she also has a will. And she also has a vision for her own life as well as for both of you together. How do you strike that balance with being a submissive wife and still having your own vision and goals?
Well, to be honest, I would say, because remember, for me, normally they would say I'm hard-headed, but
she can be at times.
I can be at times, but at the same time, I listen to him, and it doesn't matter what the situation that comes. If Michael have a dream or he set his mind on something, I support him like 100%. So it doesn't matter what the case might be. Michael ideas and you know my ideas come Michael ideas and then my ideas coming together, and then you know you would say let's try this, and then I would say why not try this, but whatever the case might be, I support Michael 100%.
Yeah, and I think that is really important as a man it's very important to have a supportive wife or that support system, because in any given case, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it gives you a bit more confidence. It makes you a lot more comfortable when you know you have that driving force behind you, or that woman behind you, because they said behind every strong man there's a strong behind every black man there's a strong woman. And so even though as you said, you know, knowing Kim, she can display her attitude at times, and so, but I guess it's, as you said, striking that balance, knowing how to deal with her. It's not a case where you're bossing her around or you're telling her what to do, and it's more of, you know, you coming to that conclusion together. And and just
in essence, this submission is more of a united force.
Exactly.
It's not about her being lesser in any way.
Exactly.
Cohesive.
Right. Exactly.
Because for me, Michael's happiness is my priority.
Hashtag. Oh my God.
Yes.
You guys are damaging me right now.
It's the authenticity for me.
Yeah, and I think what has helped us as well is that because both of us are from humble beginnings, and I think both of us are always keen in just trying to flourish and just trying to support each other to attain our goals.
That's so beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you guys so much for sharing all this information with us. So I want to hear a bit more about the wedding.
Okay, good. Did I say, babe, the video is going to be a long one, but let's jump to the wedding.
Yes.
So,
go on. The wedding.
Yeah, just tell us about, I mean,
so for us, for knowing us, that, you know, we are very...
Wait. How did you propose?
So just
gotta zone in for this one.
Just to go quickly, so I remember I asked my wife, saying like, you know, planning, you know, getting proposed to or anything, and you know, she was like, boy, everybody I propose, and you know, she was wondering, you know, what's going on, but in my mind I had a plan, you know, and so what I did, I was actually looking on rings and all of that, and so it was in a case where we probably wasn't financially stable, but as a man, you know, you always find means and ways to get things done.
And Michael know how to get things done.
Right. So for me, what I did, the ring size and all of that for the ring, I went to a store, look at some rings, and what I did, I cropped the pictures very small. So I made it seem as if it, you know, babe, I was just browsing through a website and I saw these rings. If you were supposed to get married, which one would you like? And, you know, just to get an idea of what you would like. And I went ahead and got the ring and everything. And then I did it at this beautiful place in Kingston, Nirvana. And yeah, she totally had no idea because...
And you had some rising star guy.
Yeah, and I had
some rising star guy singing.
What's his name? Mordecai? Yes.
That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, so that was good.
So what did you think? You were going to a dinner or something?
Yeah, because he told me, okay, we're going out to dinner, we're going out to eat, but I won't be able to come for you because I'll be in Montego Bay because my boss, you know, wanted me to do something.
Right.
So he wasn't able to come to the house to pick me up, and I was pissed.
Right.
So, so I have to travel on the bus from work, you know, go home, and then from home, he sent one of his friends to come and pick me up because in my head, he's coming from Montego Bay.
Right, because what I did, I made it seem as if like, listen, I had to meet up with this client in Montego Bay to get some cash resolve and all that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to come back in time to be there for your birthday dinner, but don't worry, I have my friends lined up and everything, so you'll still have a good time. Yeah. But within that time, I was in Kingston, getting the preparation done, organizing with my friends to pick her up, and all of that. Yeah.
Wow.
It was well planned.
Did you cry?
Oh, yes.
Yes. She did.
I can imagine.
She did.
Oh, yes.
She was shaking.
Oh, and you had no clue.
No clue.
No. So we're talking about the wedding.
Wedding.
You guys had a very beautiful wedding.
Very nice.
In Jamaica, Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Yes.
My place. Shout out to Montego Bay. And yeah, that was spectacular. Just tell us a bit about the wedding day. How was it for you guys?
For me, I think it was beautiful.
It was amazing. Like, you know, you're in this shock, but I mean, it's still excited. Like, you're just happy. Like that is like it's a different moment from any other moment when you get in married.
Yeah, because I remember I was on my knees the wedding morning. I was just giving thanks and praying. And you know, it's just like you're actually wondering if it's really happening.
Yes.
And you know, just to have all your families around, and you know that marriage is something that the Bible says that he that findeth a wife, you know, find a good thing and obtain favor.
Yes.
So that's very important. Obtain favor.
For me.
Yes.
Yes.
So definitely we were so thankful because it was something that we're always looking forward to, and the fact that we are both from Christian homes, so marriage was always something that's on the table for us. But I think it was good that we're getting married, but also the right time. It wasn't any rush or anybody was pushing us, but based on our own will. And we're just comfortable and loving it.
Wow. What I like about you guys getting married again, Kim went back, Alicia.
Yes.
Kim went back to Jamaica after what, 1 year?
1 year.
Yeah.
So
1 year.
for those people who don't know, just dipping into your story.
That's fine.
After you guys were in Jamaica together for all that time, courtship and everything, Kim came over to the UK and was working in the UK, and they were long distance for 1 year.
Yes.
So there was an element again of long distance relationship.
And this is the part of it that we really want to capture. Because we're really interested about, you know, allowing people to know that long distance relationship can work. It can work if both parties are really invested in it and want it to work. So we was going to dive a bit into that period, that 1 year period.
Right.
Yeah, but what made it work for you?
So first of all, it was hard, but it's not hard in the sense to say it's not going to work. It's hard in the sense meaning that you miss the person. So with me being here and how it actually works is, you know, we talk on the phone non-stop. So like 24/7, we're on the phone. So it doesn't matter if he's working, whatever
going
the
to
case.
The toilet.
Anywhere. Trust me, going
So
to
like
the
we would be
toilet,
on the
still
phone like on WhatsApp call like for 3-4 hours.
Yes.
And so like I remember even when Kim was coming to the UK, I remember one of my friends said, "Listen, man, this is not gonna work."
Yeah.
But for Kim and I, basically we had the plan.
Yes.
And even before it was time for her to leave, I knew that this day was coming.
Yeah.
So even when the time came, it's as if like my mind was already prepared for it, because we had a plan, knowing that she would have gone a year before me, but I know that I'll be going soon and later, and that opportunity, because sometimes we have to look beyond the moment. Look beyond the time.
Picture.
So some people would be looking in the moment and say, "Oh, she's gone and she's maybe cheating, or I'm cheating," but it's very important for that trust element to come in at that time, and just trusting each other, trusting the process, and know that God is there with you.
But as a man in Jamaica, because I can remember when I just got married.
Right.
Even after I got married, girls were still very much interested.
Yes.
And wanted to, you know, have encounter.
Oh, it's gonna eat your face now.
How did you remain grounded?
I think
in that time.
I think for me, even before that time, I've just always made it up in my mind that I would never try to do anything to disrespect Kim or anything, because what I always remember in my head is that when I was there, when everybody else saw me as nobody, you know, Kim was there for me.
Wow.
And what I said to myself is that I would have made it up in my mind that it doesn't matter what situation comes, because as you said, many girls will come and all of that, but you will have to try to overcome. And what I did, I always remember that, listen, when nobody else was there, she was there. And so for me, I remember the plan. She trusts me, I'm trusting her, and I'm just trusting the process. And I was just waiting for the moment and just waiting for the time.
And he didn't give me this doubt in my head to say, yes, he will cheat or anything. He was firm.
So you felt secure.
I felt secure.
And the communication and those things help.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. You have to communicate.
Definitely communicate, because and the thing about it is that she could call me anytime and I could call her anytime. And so there's no doubt or anything to say, okay, I'm calling him or I'm calling her at that time and I'm not getting her. Yes. There's something missing. No.
So would you say that's one of the key things if you're in a long distance relationship?
Yes, communication is very important.
The flow of the communication must be free.
Right. And the thing about it, even if it is that there is a matter that, you know, either party is upset about, it's not good to dwell on that. It's very good to try and resolve any issues that there is, because the fact that you're already apart from each other,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to be getting vexed or getting into your feelings about certain stuff. So it's very important for that, for whatever the situation is, try and resolve it as soon as possible. Come to that amicable conclusion that both parties are happy with, and move on. But once that communication flow and that trust element, because you see that thing that is trust is very important, because I could be in Jamaica and I'm saying like, wondering if Kim is having a guy over there. She could be in England thinking, does Michael have a girl out there? So that trust, having that trust and that communication element,
they work hand in hand.
Exactly, because you have that trust, it allows you to be comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's so good.
Just finally, because we're wrapping up the video now, what advice would you give to people, or what tips, techniques, whatever you did, that you could give to people that are in a long distance relationship or any relationship, that they can move forward on this journey to marriage?
Yeah. And or to be together, because
That's
you guys are together now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So again,
The first thing is communication.
Yes.
So,
Communication is.
so for me, communication is very important, as I said earlier. But again, it's very important that you don't listen to the naysayers.
Right.
Because
they are going to come.
Exactly, because the first thing is that, especially because sometimes the very people who is there that you think will support you will be the first to say, listen man, that's not going to work. Or they're going to tell you it's not going to work. But it's very important for you to have a mind of your own.
Yes.
And having whatever the plan is, because you and your partner would have already have a plan. Work towards that plan.
Right.
It does. So I mean, while working towards a plan, issues will arise, trials and tribulation will come.
Yes.
You know, but you have to make it up in your mind that, listen, we have the plan, we are going to work towards it. And it should be the same for either party. So it can't be that one person is working towards the goal and the other is not. So it's very important for that hand in hand.
Energy goes where energy flows.
Exactly.
Energy flows where energy goes.
Right.
So if you're putting the energy on your challenges, then the energy will go there.
Exactly.
Is it possible that he's cheating? Then the energy is going to go there. But if you say, look,
exactly.
we have a vision, we have a plan, we're focusing on that, so that kind of supersede the challenges.
And you have to remember that not everyone wants to see you together, and not everyone wants to see you happy.
Yes.
Somebody be right there waiting.
Oh, yes. So that same person that you might think, okay, this person is saying, oh, you guys won't be together, that might be the same person that, you know, needs him or needs the woman.
So and as I said, very important, don't listen to the naysayer. Do your thing.
Yes.
Wow.
And communicate.
I've learned so
Call
much.
each other. So don't be the guy that will say, I can't talk on the phone for, you know, past 20 minutes or whatever the case. You have to talk.
As Kim just mentioned that, I remember one person said to me like, how are you on the phone so long? Like, I could never do that. But the thing about it, if it is that you have a relationship, you have to work at it.
It's related. It's related.
Even if you have a job, you have to work at it to get your job done.
Yes.
So it's just like a relationship. If you want it to work, you have to put some work in it.
And remember, it's not a relation boat, because the boat is very small. It's a relationship. So you go.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Going big.
Going on a cruise.
This is where everybody goes to the chat and push and put hashtag MarriageGoals.
Yes.
Because as a single Christian woman, I'm absolutely inspired by both these couples. So if you watched this video to the end, we'll know, because you're going to put in the chat hashtag MarriageGoals. Because I'm seeing things out of both marriages that I want to extract and put in my marriage book.
And also, don't let anybody tell you you're too young for marriage.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Doesn't matter the
Doesn't
age.
matter.
Once God is in it, that's the most important thing.
Once God is in it, you will win it.
Amen.
Yes.
I think there's three things that I'm taking away from everything that you guys have said today. The importance of that level of trust.
Yeah.
The importance of planning and the key ingredients of communication.
Yes.
Those are the key. If you should sum up everything that you just said today,
summary.
it's wrapped up in that.
Yes.
If you're in a long distance relationship and you're struggling, if you don't have those three elements, you need to find a way of integrating them.
Yes.
There has to be a plan if you're in a long distance relationship.
Yes.
You can't just be dating.
Exactly.
Come on.
When you're going to get married,
Right.
when you're going to close the gap, because
You have
there's
to close
no
the gap.
guarantee when the gap is going to close, somebody's going to mess up.
Exactly.
That is key.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then the communication.
Because remember, for us, it was a 1 year period.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we would have been working towards that 1 year period.
Exactly.
And knowing that after that 1 year, then you'll be back together. Yes, so.
And that's because the plan was there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You trusted the plan,
Yeah.
you believed in the plan.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. Liz.
Thank you.
Take these tips and like the Dawson 5, you will thrive. Next time I'll find a line for you.
And a big shout out to the Dawsons. Congratulations to them again on their two beautiful the twins. And just thanks for having us.
Yes.
Great, thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here with us.
Thank you.
And again, guys, thank you so much for watching this week. We are so grateful for the Mitchells for stopping by in our home and just sharing with us today. And as you guys know, we are here to build relationship and to help everyone we can. We don't have all the information, but we'll get it like from the Mitchells. So, stop by. And so we're gonna be doing a lot more interviews with people who are on similar paths, so that you guys can be blessed and be inspired. Thank you so much, Dawson's 5.
Ready to thrive.
And as we always say, peace. We are out.
Woo! Whoosh.